Hello, welcome in. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, a very warm welcome. Today we're going to talk about how not every time that we seek out guidance from tarot or from a psychic or from a medium or from an astrologer, not every time do we walk away feeling good. And how do we deal with that? Too many people out there believe that a tarot reading or a psychic reading or even a mediumship reading is supposed to be filled with sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, and sparkles floating out of the sky and landing upon us beautifully. But that's not reality. That's not how things work. If you look at the tarot in and of itself, if tarot was meant to be sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns all of the time, there wouldn't be cards like the Eight of Cups, which represents needing to walk away from something. There wouldn't be cards like the Tower. The Tower is all about sudden and unexpected change. And oftentimes, when the Tower appears, that unexpected change is uncomfortable. Downright, what feels like it's downright nasty in our lives. Now, is there a positive side to the Tower card? Absolutely. In fact, every single card in the tarot has both a positive side and a negative side. And it's just a question of which sort of bubbles to the surface first. So again, going back to the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups would not exist in the tarot if we were not faced with opportunities in our life to walk away from something that's really no longer serving us. The upside of the Eight of Cups is oftentimes once we walk away from familiarity, really the reason that we don't walk away from things sooner is because of familiarity. But when we finally make up our minds that it's time to walk away from something, the universe will open other doors for us and open new opportunities for us. So there are pluses and negatives. But sometimes after receiving some form of negativity in a reading, clients walk away. They're upset. They're perturbed. Resistance comes up. Discomfort comes up. And in some cases, anger at the reader can come up. I can't believe that astrologer actually told me that. The reason that we seek out tarot, psychic, astrology, mediumship is so that we are forewarned or forearmed as to what might get thrown at us. And then we have the opportunity to prepare. And even we have the opportunity to be able to change or shift the path that we are on for the positive. So coming back around to the beginning of this video, what do you do when you walk away from a reading that has made you uncomfortable? Well, the best advice that I can give you is to sit with that discomfort temporarily, not to allow that discomfort to stew, but to sit with it and really assess, did that resonate with me, or am I putting too much faith in a tarot deck or someone else's interpretation of the tarot for that matter? If it resonates with you that you want to put a lot of weight into the tarot, a lot of belief behind the reading that you got, then you step back into safety, not overwhelm. You step back into, okay, now I know where this is going. Now I can prepare. Many people will walk away from a reading anxious, uncomfortable, and then they can step back and say, you know, some of that really didn't resonate with me as much as I thought it did. It's okay. I can release that and I can step forward into my day. Tarot and spiritual work best when we're in alignment with ourselves, when we know ourselves really well, and we're looking for insights and we're looking for breadcrumbs that may help us to improve our lives and change and shift our lives. So, the current collective energy of a lot of people is that we're looking for advice, we're looking for guidance. And sometimes the advice and guidance that we receive isn't what we want to hear, it's what we need to hear. When we hear what we need to hear instead of what we want to hear, we walk away uncomfortable. The best advice that I can give from a counseling standpoint is to sit with that discomfort temporarily. That's the most important word here. Sit with that discomfort temporarily. See where it lands. Is it landing with your authentic self? Is it resonating with your authentic self? If so, there's one person and one person only who can make that change to move out of that discomfort. If after you sit with that discomfort temporarily, you realize that it's really not resonating with you, yet again, there is one person and one person only who can get you out of that. That's you. And that is what Neptune in Aries is helping us with. It is helping us to live more authentically and helping us to live in our own accountability. So I'd like to leave off with asking you, how do you feel after you receive a message from a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer? How do you feel about that when something that may be perceived as negative comes out? And how do you handle that? I would love to hear your comments in the section down below. If you're interested in delving deeper into a recent reading that you may have had, be it on YouTube or be it a personal reading that you paid for, and it really isn't resonating with you or sitting well with you, I would love to hear about that in the comments and how you're handling it. If you would like to have a personal session with me, I will leave my email in the text box down below. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, everyone.